What's up, guys? Welcome to Rogan and Runescape. This is part 2 of, obviously, part 1. Last one that we recorded with our buddy Lucas and my buddy JJ. So, let's get into it. Rogan and Runescape. I don't know if that. Rogan and Runescape. There we go. And Runescape, Rogan, 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 and Runescape, Hey, hell yeah! That was actually pretty tight.
I like that one.
I wish he could hear it or sing with the. Oh wait, well he'll hear it later. See if he answers.
Hello.
Yo, what's up, man?
What up?
Back again. Not much. Sorry about taking so goddamn long. Had to get some food in our bellies. Got some raspberries. You like raspberries?
No, not really. Not really a big fruit guy. I like I'm more of a sweet, cookies and fucking ice cream and shit like that. That's pretty much my diet.
Nothing wrong with that, other than that, you know, the sugar
Diabetes.
part. Yeah.
That's okay.
Well, shit, man. I was gonna start talking about food and get into like, but
Yo, I love food. I love food, bro. For real, that's my jam right there. That and energy drinks. Energy drinks is my jam too.
Did you ever have the Balls energy drink? The BAWLS?
Yeah.
Balls.
Hell yeah, the glass one.
Yes, dude, the blue glass. That was so good. Oh man. So actually,
Fire.
so I was gonna say though that like when I was like 11 or 12, I used to like collect energy drinks and like would wrap them around my desk on the shelves, and then when I ran out of space, I would put them in trash bags. I was trying to get like all types, which is terrible for an 11-year-old, but 12-year-old. But that kind of leads me to something that I was wondering about. What other games like did you guys used to play? Because like when I at that period, with the computer desk, it was Battlefield 2, baby. Battlefield 2 for the PC. It was awesome.
What I played was Diablo. I played Diablo, and I also played this game, and I want you guys to leave it under the comments or whatever we got left for you guys to comment under. Please, tell me if you've ever heard of this game called Zaya. It was a decent game. I don't know if it's still running or not, but I'd like to know about that. So that was a sick game.
Say that again?
What was it called?
Zaya.
How do you spell it?
Xiah. Zaya.
Yeah, I had no idea.
XIHH.
And I love that game. It was like, but I mean, it got horrible because I guess it wasn't, they weren't extremely prepared, with the botting and stuff like that. And botting got extremely bad in that game. So, yeah, it just got really bad. And I guess the game itself got shut down. I don't know. I mean, I haven't really looked to see if it's still there or not, but yeah, I stopped playing it after a while. It just got bad, PvP was horrible.
What
Yeah, brutal.
What about you, man? Was there any games that where it's kind of like your other RuneScape back in the day?
Yeah, so I played Halo professionally for a little while. Like, I was sponsored for a decent amount of time.
Really?
Like in fours, my team ranked top 32 in like MLG is what it was called back then. And then for free for all, I played top 4. This was when I was like 16 years old. So I used to go to like all the MLG events and stuff. I went to like Orlando, I went to Toronto, New Jersey, a bunch of different places, Vegas. It was pretty fun. But it was interesting going to Vegas when I was like 16 because it's like you can't really go to like half the city, but it was fun.
True, but you can get married by Elvis Presley for like $20, and like
that is true.
Well, a fat guy that looks like
alive. Elvis is still alive.
Just like potentially Jeffrey Epstein.
and Tupac.
I don't know if he is or not. Tupac, I don't know. I don't see why he would fake his death. But
Me neither. I see a lot of false hope in that one.
Do you think Tupac's actually dead?
I think that that's definitely okay. Let me put it this way: I think that if you were to just like, I don't know, I'm not saying this is true, but it could be. I think it's more likely that Epstein would not be dead than Tupac to not be dead because Epstein had dirt on Prince Andrew, the Prince of England, Bill Clinton, all these high up officials and stuff like that. I could see why he would get, taken away from that situation and then...
Oh, and he was a fucking pedophile. You know what they do to people like him in prison? I'm not surprised that he got killed.
They did what they were supposed to do.
Himself. They fucked him up. They killed that man.
Well, he definitely didn't kill himself, or at least I don't think, or he definitely didn't kill himself, allegedly, but he was either murdered or, he's alive.
Recently, when we just went to Food Line, I just picked up a magazine that said they found his killer. I'm not sure if that source was true or not, but
it was the Globe though. That's I think that's one of those magazines.
But can they do false advertisement? Is that legal?
Well,
they said that his cellmate or they said months before they found him dead that they found Epstein and he had marks all around his neck someone tried to choke him, and he told the guards and officials his cellmate tried to kill him, tried to strangle him, and the cellmate pretty much just said nah, it didn't, he's crazy, he tried to hang himself, he's lying to you, and they believed the cellmate over Epstein. I heard that too.
Have you seen a picture of his cellie?
Seen a picture of what?
His cellie. That's what they call cellmates in jail. Not that I would know. I'm just saying.
No, I haven't.
Hey, I just think that's the life of a pedophile.
Google that later, after the show. This dude is the I'm blanking on the word, but he's the example of what you don't want to be in jail with. He's literally this roided out albino gorilla looking ex-cop that got arrested for killing 3 people in a bad cocaine deal. I think he might have been trying to get the coke. Either way, he looks fucking yoked, roided yoked. But
that's hilarious.
Honestly, I would like to do an episode about, like I was saying last time, about kind of digging into things eventually in the future. But for right now, we're gonna just finish up. I guess the things we didn't get to cover last time. So why don't we just go ahead and start out with and you guys take the lead on this because I haven't done this yet. But Inferno.
Inferno.
That
is something for you to take, Lucas. I know bits and pieces about that, but I don't know much. I just completed Jad about a month or two ago. Well, probably about 2 months ago. Yeah, it took me 7 tries for that. I think I said that in the last one. But as far as I know, it's Inferno. I know you fight 2 Jads plus Zuck at the end, and the whole thing is pretty nuts. What do you know about it, bro?
Yeah, well, like you said, I haven't made any attempts at it myself yet. Being mobile only, I feel like that's probably going to have to be the only exception I make to my mobile only because I really don't know. People say that they've done it on their cell phone, but I've never seen witness with my 2 eyes someone do it on a cell phone.
No actual proof.
It's damn near impossible for me to do fucking Jad as is. But the Inferno's, it's Jad on steroids because it's you have to kill multiple Jads while fucking tanking these other mages that are almost just as strong and making sure you're walking in a certain pattern the whole time. So the hit detection's hard enough on a cell phone. So mixing that with Jad, it's just I feel like I'm gonna have to do that shit on a PC when I go to do it. But we'll see when the time comes. I'm gonna give it a shot on mobile, but I don't know how it's gonna go.
So what is it? What is
I wonder if they're actually in sync. The Jads, you know what I mean? Because if they're attacking different types of attacks at the same time, that's damn near impossible.
Yeah, it's very when they first came out with the Inferno, it took people a long time to like actually figure it out because like it's like you have to like there's like the big boss Zuck, and he's like you have to like you're positioned behind a wall, and Zuck is like throwing fucking fireballs at you.
Is Zuck doing mage?
And
Zuck's doing mage.
Yeah, he's throwing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's mage, but there's like a wall that moves like east to west, and it moves like as fast as you walk. So you have to walk like the whole length of the cave, east to west,
Right.
like with that wall, and then back west to east. It's like nonstop, like it's flowing, and you have to follow along that whole path the whole time it's going. Otherwise, stuff will hit you with that thing, and pretty much like one shot KO you. And while you're doing that, you also have to manage your switches for Jad. And Zuck and Jad both get like the healers when they hit like half health.
Okay, so alright, so I got a couple questions for that. So, Zuck pretty much does not hit you unless you're behind that wall, or is there a protect spell that you can protect yourself from Zuck, or you only have to focus on Jad and you have to focus your prayer switches on them two as you shield yourself from Zuck behind the wall, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So, do you think that the Jads would possibly be in sync, or do you even have to kill them before you kill Zuck, or once you knock Zuck off, that you got your cape?
Nah, so you have to stay behind that wall. I'm pretty sure Zuck's just gonna one hit you no matter what you're praying. So your first like depends on what the Jad's throwing.
Okay, so let's focus on Jads, bros. There's no way that there's two Jads attacking you with two different attacks. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, no, you'd have to like I don't know.
They gotta be in sync. I mean, we'll look up more about it later.
What they do, I'm pretty sure, is they spawn a Jad and then you kill the Jad. They spawn a Jad with like a mage that's like almost as strong as him that you have to either tank. They have to pretty much tank and kill right away while you're focusing on staying behind the wall and avoiding Zuck. And then you kill that one Jad, and then you get Zuck down to like half health. He spawns healers, and then another Jad spawns. Then you have to kill the second Jad. You know what I mean?
Dang. Oh, okay. So it's 1-1.
Yeah.
That makes more sense. How about mid game, man? Like, I guess I'm pretty sure the Inferno is probably more intensified than the original fight caves, as in like the little bird, and then you get the what is it? The one that attacks you. You have that one, and then you have the major, and then you have the ranger.
Yeah.
So, is it more intensified in the Inferno caves, I'm guessing?
Yeah, it's pretty much the same concept as the fight caves. It's just like everything's like amped up a little bit, but it's just the final boss fight is what really like sets people over the edge. It's like really what's super hard about it.
So you can actually flow through beginning to end till you get to that ending part with Zuck?
Yeah, I think so. Like, you probably get the waves down, like, after your first, like, 2 or 3 attempts. You probably have them down pretty well. It's just figuring out the Zuck and Jad fight.
To be honest, all of the, I may have not looked up all of them, but the ones that I looked up, I've not seen one person beat, Inferno Caves without Rune Light. How do you expect to beat that?
I don't know, man. Like,
because they have markers now. They have marked tiles.
It might be my one exception. I might have to go on PC to do it. But I've seen people do it without. Rune Light, they're using Rune Light, but I see them do it without any plugins turned on. But a lot of people like to do it where they're marking the squares where they click.
Yeah.
So I mean, I just really have to focus. Just like, it's pretty much the same concept as trying to do Jad on mobile. Like, it sucks because sometimes, like, you'll press the right square, but your phone, like, won't record. Like, the touch sensitivity isn't right, so even though you press the right thing at the right time, it just doesn't record, and it screws up your whole run just because your phone doesn't register where you clicked. Like, you have to be willing to, like, take those losses when you're already, like, invested 2-3 hours in, which is, like, the hardest part, I think.
Let me ask you a question. You're saying that you're only doing RuneScape or mobile only?
Yeah.
Do you do porn mobile only as well?
You
don't have to answer that.
That's more of a VR thing, you know? I used to get the Oculus going for that.
Holy shit.
Dude, that's one regret I have. I
have a regret not ever trying that.
I had like an opportunity, I guess, when the I think it was the HTC Vive first came out. there's this dude that had one,
Virtual
and he said he had the porn, but he didn't show it to me. I only got to do the bow and arrow game.